welcome again. I hope that you're feeling a little bit more in the body now after the movement, meditation, the stillness, and also that opportunity to absorb all that goodness by just lying down and being. So tonight's topic is presence of body. This body is with us all day, every day, but often we just take it for granted, don't we? It enables us to do so much. These amazing hands, these amazing feet, our whole body is just such a treasure. And mindfulness of body is the first foundation of mindfulness in Buddhism, the first foundation. It's with us all the time. The breath forms part of the mindfulness of the body. So not only the body parts, but also the breath, and also the seated position, the standing position, and the lying position, and also walking are all part of this first foundation of mindfulness, the body. So it's a beautiful resource for us to tap into to support us in our practice, in our meditation and our mindfulness practice, and also throughout the day. And what does it mean to have presence of body? Presence of body. Well, this body gives us the opportunity to be with our moment-to-moment experience. It's always with us, this breath, this body. It brings us back. It enables us to be right here. And in the meditation, we had sensations, some pleasant sensations, no doubt, and some unpleasant sensations arising. And that also enables us to be right here, in this moment, with the experience, whether pleasant or unpleasant. So that's the first foundation of mindfulness of the body. It's a great tool, it's a great resource to have with us all day. We can tap into it at any time, even right now. Can you feel your bottom to the cushion or the ground? Your feet to the ground? What about your breath? Can you feel the sensations of the breath? Maybe the whole body. So we can tap into that at any time. It's available for us. This presence of body is actually available for us anytime. And we can do that by what we did a moment ago, taking this time just to sit quietly in meditation, or sit quietly to contemplate, to be with the body, the breath, to feel the sensations of your body. And with each breath, with each moment that comes, we have this opportunity to begin again. Kondo Mason, an insight teacher in America uses the phrase, begin again. My mind drifted off. I noticed the thoughts. I can come back and just begin again. Letting go of that striving to be somewhere, to do something, to be someone. That critical mind, the judging mind, the comparing mind. To just begin again and be with the body, with the breath. And this to me is this wonderful opportunity that we have available to us all the time. What takes us away, yes, is the busy mind, the busyness of life. When all we need to do is what we've been doing for the last 40 minutes, is just be here as best we can. Be with the breath, the body, being with each other in connection. And when we can be with ourselves, be with this precious body, then we can open our hearts more to be with whatever arises. We practiced it with the sensations tonight, the pleasant and the unpleasant. And when we move outside here and go back to our busy lives, our families, our commitments, then we have the opportunity to continue to practice what we've done here and have this presence of body. To just begin again each time. To be with each breath. To be with each sensation. And when we can do that, when we can be more with ourselves, we can open our hearts and our minds to others as well. Just take a pause here and see if there feels a different type of connection to yourself and perhaps to the others in the room compared to at the start of the night when you walked in. With a little bit more presence of body now. Do you feel a bit more of a connection, a bit more of an understanding towards yourself? A bit more of a connection, a bit more kindness towards others in this room, even though you may not know them. And for some of you, the answer may be yes. And this is possible in our lives. When we're present for our own life, when we're present in our own body, awake to the pleasant, the unpleasant, the difficult thoughts, the pleasant thoughts, when we're awake and receptive to it all, without the judgment. And we can really let love in. We can really open our hearts and have more tenderness for this life that we're living. Life, compassion for others as well. And see the beauty. See the beauty around us. And things just become a bit easier when we're more connected. I've just come back from a wonderful 7 days silent meditation retreat. I feel very fortunate. Came back on Saturday. And I took my little dog for a walk the Saturday afternoon. I was so happy to see her. I'd walked a couple of 100 metres, and it just occurred to me how easy the walk was. She's only 1 year old, so there's still that, a lot of curiosity. I hope she maintains it, but curiosity, and there's that pulling on the lead, and come on, I want to look at this, and it just occurred to me that I'd let go of all that striving, that need to control her, that I was just with the experience, just walking. And she was walking, sniffing, looking. And it was just such a simple thing. It was such a beautiful experience. I was right there for her. And she was completely in the moment. If you know about dogs, they're completely in the moment. That smell, that dog, that bit of food. And I hadn't really noticed it so much before. My thoughts were around, I need to train her, I need to make sure she doesn't pull on the lead, I need to make sure that I'm being a good mother, and all the thoughts that keep us so busy. These thoughts that keep us out of our body. But when I could just relax, and it's like, wow, I had created space. I could give to her, which was giving to me. It was such a wonderful experience. Just a simple walk, daily walk. Just a whole new perspective. And that's available to all of us. If we can just come back, even now, come back to the breath. I heard someone just taking a slightly deeper breath. Beautiful. Take a deeper breath. Feel your bottom. Relax through the body. And be present for this body, for whatever's arising right now. And this is why the first foundation of mindfulness is so beautiful, the body. Because it's our gift to ourselves, our gift to each other. That we can be present, we can feel the life that's flowing through us moment to moment. If only we're just to create a little bit of space, like we have tonight together. Create a little bit of stillness, a little bit of quiet. Letting go of, how am I doing? Am I doing those poses okay? Am I sitting up straight enough? Or am I letting go of all that and just being with whatever experience arises? And this is the beauty of the presence of the body. It's such a gift. So maybe you can experience it in meditation or in moments of silence. I know for many of you, you probably feel deeply connected to your body when you're in nature. Maybe when you're out on the surfboard with the waves. You can really feel your body, the connection to the earth, the connection to nature. I just love walking through rainforest, walking through the woods. I guess the question is, why don't we do it more often? Why don't we? We have this opportunity to, at any moment, to look up and see this vast open sky. This vast open sky with so many opportunities and potentials, which is really us. You can clear the mind like the sky, an open receptive sky, an open receptive mind and body and heart. And maybe you have your way of connecting with yourself and being present with your body, with this life. Take a moment just to pause, reflect. What might that be for you? What gives you that sense of connection, presence? And if you feel comfortable to share out loud, you might like to just call it out, something like the water, my dog. Yeah, feel free to just say it out loud, share it. But we really don't need to go looking for it because it's always with us. This breath, this body. And it's a practice that we can cultivate, just being with our breath, being with the body. Noticing the times in your life where you felt a little bit more connected, a bit more present. And what did that look like? How did it feel just to be present and right here for this moment, for that moment? Did you feel more open and spacious? Did you feel a little bit more ease in your body? Perhaps you felt a little bit less overwhelmed, a little bit less striving, worrying about the future or worrying about the past. Maybe there's just a lot more stillness. And how is your connection, your deep connection with yourself and with others? Did you notice that you were a little bit more caring and compassionate? Just a little bit gentler on yourself and on others? And as you reflect about that, I'd like to give you the opportunity to sit with another person. Or you can just continue to sit quietly as you are. But in a moment, we'll have the opportunity to share this. Share a moment when you felt deep connection, deep presence of body. Share and celebrate how it felt, perhaps what you were doing. And maybe you'd like to share how you could bring more of this into your life. More presence, more space and capacity, more love and compassion, more wisdom into your life. Take a moment just to contemplate and consider if you'd like to share with someone or not. Thank you for your kind attention.